I'll say I started like competing at two,
Two.
three, yeah, 2, 3, and then at 6, I really five and then 6, I really took it over. I got cut with a double M bag, so double M bag. So, and it cut me when I was like 5.5, almost 6. So I stopped, had to let it heal and everything, and then came right back. Yeah, so I've been boxing, yeah, pretty much my whole.
Fighter of the year, 2020.
What were you doing at 2 years old? Did you hear that right? You started fighting at 2 years old.
2 years old.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. My father just. I guess I was always active. I was always wanting to. I felt like I liked to fight. I like to get hit in the face.
Your father pusher. He was a fighter.
My father was more like once he started seeing it that I have potential, then he would be alone straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be
He,
straight.
he was a boxer himself.
He tried it. He tried the Daily News Golden Gloves and stuff. He only fought one time amateur, and then that was it. Yeah, but not
All
like
around the sport, but
no. He really, you know what he was? Bruce Lee. He would watch films back when movies were like a couple cents to $1, and he would watch Bruce Lee like nonstop all the time with my grandmother, which was
yeah.
and he would just watch the whole time.
A lot of people say, sons end up becoming like their fathers, and you kind of inherit things from your fathers. I've met both your fathers, and Tap hasn't, his dad's called Tap, and your dad hasn't met his dad, but your dads are very similar. You've obviously just met his dad. Would you agree? The similar type of personalities, characters?
You got to spend time with them.
That part.
I'm not sure. A handshake's a handshake, but maybe we can make a memory here in Vegas, eh?
Yeah, you know what they say, right? Yeah, what happens in Vegas?
But I reckon both your dads can look after themselves on the streets. I know Tap definitely can. He's worked on the doors and that. I'm sure your dad can look after himself.
No, yeah, I think just our fathers together, I really think that it'll be authentic, and most importantly, I think they'll really enjoy it because they love boxing too. They love the fight game, they love the art to it. So I think that's already right there alone a good comparison, a good connection right there, and I think they'll just take it from there.
Talking of being fathers, you're both fathers, both of you got young kids. I'll start with Jai first. When I say to you, you're a dad, what comes to your mind? And you can answer.
It's actually the longest time I've been away from my daughter for quite a while. We've been spending so much time together, building a real good connection. She's only just over 1. It's about 14 months, so I miss her, bro. But she's at that age where the character changes every day. You know what I mean? So it's good. It's a blessing. I'm so lucky.
Yeah, no, there's moments that we're away from our own child and everything, and it makes it hard, but it also makes us thick-skinned and makes us much tougher on why we do what we do. It's our purpose, right? I think the end goal is to go see them again and be with them once more and really create more memories. And that's what I've gotten to understand now, being a father, and just understanding once they keep growing and the more they want to see you, the more they want to be with you, and you're like their superhero at the same time.
We're about 3 minutes in. You're not sworn once. Normally there's about 5 F-bombs gone in by now.
Fuck, that's crazy, eh?
Did you watch his interview the other day on TalkSport? They kept saying, please don't swear, and he was like, oh, fuck's sake, sorry.
Yeah, the thing is like if it's in your nature, it's in your nature, yo. You don't mean it in no harm. It's just honest, yo.
Nah, it's not even. Hey, I'm from the Central Coast.
Yeah, see?
Like we're not. You don't come from much. Like our slang and Aussie slang, it's different to American slang. You know what I mean? Like I call my mates cunts and my fucking and the people I don't like, I call them mates. I go, you alright, mate? And then my mate, oh fuck, what are you doing, cunt? I know it sounds crazy, but that's our slang. Like that's how we talk where I'm from. Like, and I'm not trying to say like I'm gangster or this or that or hard, but it's just that's how we're born. That's what we're raised around. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know any different.
I think that's the thing, is like you have to enjoy the authenticity of the person you're into, right? The fighter that you're looking up to, the fighter that you want to maybe become. Doesn't mean you have to act like them, but respect that he is his own man. And if you can't handle that, then it's not meant for anyone to take part in that. We have expensive time. If we take the time to sit down and conversate, then appreciate what we do.
Your background's Honduran. Would I say both Honduran and obviously for your background, Samoan, Polynesian, there could be some sort of connection because the skin tones are similar. What do you think?
Cousins.
What do you think? I don't know, Honduran people, what's the ancestry?
I'm also Spaniard too, man. It's a little mixture, but I kid you not that it's it's
the same.
no, for sure. And we put you on your back for sure. Pause, right? We'll knock your head off. So I think it's yeah, definitely, man. Cousins. Sure. I'm happy for it, man.
I'll ask you a question about each other. Tio, there's rumors of, well, not rumors, people want to see Jai against Usyk, Moses Itauma at some point as well. Obviously, if he ever goes up to heavyweight.
Not ready. Moses not ready, and Usyk will be a challenge for him that he's willing to step to. So, but that's up to the champ. He's the king of his own division for a reason. It's his call.
Would you want to see Tio in against? Would you like to see him fight?
Haney. Like,
Yeah?
I'd like to see him fight Haney, for sure.
Good.
Be good, man.
Oh, good.
How you feeling about it?
That's good work.
Yeah?
It's light, but it's good.
Light work, you okay?
Yeah. I think
I don't
so.
know.
Yeah.
You're good fighter.
Yeah. I'll be a better fighter.
Yeah. You getting better?
Yeah.
Improving?
I've been working on my arsenal.
Yeah. Nice.
That's the only way you can only improve. People want what we have, and then the only way that you don't let them have it is you keep moving forward. Keep progressing, keep getting better.
Don't get comfortable.
You never get comfortable. You gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable. Yep. And that's how I keep it now. I'm 150, 151, 150 right now. Maintaining. I've been in the gym, boxing, training, working on little things, increments, not killing myself, but just enough to measure those things that I need to in order for the next fights and so on and so forth.
You know what's good about both of your stories? You're both at the top, both Ring Magazine champions, but you both come from like hard upbringings. Your parents have had to work hard. You've had it hard as well. You must look back and think, looking at each other, that we've done it. We smashed it. Do you know what I mean? We sat here getting interviewed together, both the Ring Magazine champions, and come from some hard upbringing.
You want to go, champ?
It is, man. It is crazy. Being here, Canelo Crawford, the respect I have for Canelo and Crawford is huge. Where I come from, I respect the sport of boxing, the science of boxing. Two excellent fighters. To be invited here, to be amongst the media. Yesterday, I had Roy Jones Jr. on my left and Lennox Lewis on my right. Think of that. Like I used to fucking watch these guys' highlights as a kid. You know what I mean? Like this was my homework. Like my old man would put me in the lounge room, call me up, oh, fuck, come down here, come watch this. He used to make me watch like Lennox Lewis versus Evander Holyfield and the science of the sport, and he's like, see what he's doing? See how he does that hook? See how he does that jab? There's little things like, this has been my fucking life. You know what I mean? So to be here and surrounded by these people, you know what I mean? Even with Teofimo. Man, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't want to bring up like a loss, but fucking Cambosis for Australia.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like just Cambosis winning that fight and the way you won it, like it set a standard for us Aussies. You know what I mean? Like I was getting ready for my world title, so it was like, fuck. I know Cambosis. You know familiar faces, amateurs and stuff like that. So, but we were in the New South Wales teams years since we were little kids. So when you see someone do something like that, become undisputed, it's like, fuck. If he can do it, why can't we? You know what I mean? So it's always about raising the bar. You know what I mean? That's just hard work, do your thing.
See, that's real. That's honest. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna support those that he knows that he has seen and actually inspired him. You know what I'm saying? And you can't knock that down. All you could do is get up and figure out how you could do better. That's all it is. And I think that's what the purpose of boxing, but more so life. Life. Life sometimes can bring you down, but it's how you get back up and how you look at it. So I think that's when you know you're living. And just to sit here alongside this true champion, someone that's willing to fight anyone at any time, that's their mindset. And that's something that you can't create. You either have it or you don't. You know, so he's determined. He's ready. He looks like he'll go in there tomorrow night and fight.
It is what it is.
It is what it
What
is.
happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
The last thing I'm going to ask you, and this this interview is going to go out after the fight. Jai, you said something that I picked up. You talked about Canelo walking in wearing expensive clothes, having his belts on parade, and Terence Crawford being like just having water bottles and being bare.
It wasn't so much expensive clothes, you know what I mean? Like you style. Like, just what I seen on that table at that press conference, like he had all his belts lined up. He had a whole bunch of team. Are they even part of his team? He did got people there. Crawford, he's got those same belts. He's undisputed 2-time as well. He could have a fucking belt on, but you know what he done? He's up there with his team, his boys, with fucking bottles of water on the table. There was no showboating. He's real, and that's why I believe even the whole like, hey, relax. You know what I mean? Like, what are we here for? We're here to earn respect. We don't disrespect. You know, we're here to make our last names proud. You know what I mean? Fuck the name Jar. It's Opetaia. That's why we're here. You know, so that's what really matters. It's not. It's a blessing to carry our last name.
You feel the same?
Yeah, except Lopez. There's too many Lopez. I got Teofimo. There's only 3 in the world of Teofimo. So yeah, I carry that, and I understand that. You know, on every scale level. So you know, it's all that is great for the people out there, but it's what you do in the ring that's really gonna matter, and who's gonna be there afterwards. You know, win, lose or draw, is how it goes. I had to learn that through my own experiences. So then you realize, well, once you got it, don't ever let them ever think that they can take it. That's it. You know, that's why my mentality is only getting better. I'm growing. Turned 28 2 months ago. And I'm just learning how to become a greater man outside the ring and a hella better artist inside the ring.
Honor and pleasure speaking to both of you. Hope in about 30 years' time, people can look back at this interview and say, I got to share it with 2 guys who are going to be recognized as what some of the greats of this era.
You know something though? Look at the atmosphere. Like Champ said, Roy Jones Jr., Antonio Tarver. But this is what makes boxing great again. This is what right here. When you got 2 great fighters coming in together in the center of the stage, in the ring, and you bring all of us together again as a community, as one. You know, hopefully I see Cambosa's here. We talked it up already. We squashed all the other extra stuff. Hopefully everyone comes into this, because at the end of the day, boxing is our life. It's our heartbeat. It is our pride. So I love when shit like this happens, and I love when we just see, we don't care if they win or lose. We just love the fact that our sport is not dead. It's growing. It's at the top of the top, and we can't wait to be there.
Pleasure speaking to both of you. Appreciate that, brother. Tia, always a pleasure. Thank you.
Man, it's crazy to see myself in a game, you know, coming up as a kid playing the fighting games and boxing games and football, just any sports game, just to see yourself, you know, to be able to play yourself. It's crazy to me. Still to this day, you know, sometimes I can't even believe that I'm actually in the game, but, you know, dreams do come true, reality sets in, and, you know, we're here.